All right. Good morning. It's currently Tuesday of week 5 of Chicago Marathon Prep, which means we're about 14 weeks out from the race, so getting closer. I haven't put out a video in a week or so just because it's been a pretty hectic last 10 to 14 days. Starting a new job, moving into a new apartment, so that's been kind of crazy. Haven't had time to film much of my running, but we're settled in now, so we're gonna do some filming this week and see what we can come up with. Today is Tuesday, which means it's a workout day, and last week was a recovery week, so it was a down week. We just did a short little 4-mile tempo run, so nothing crazy, but this week we have a pretty good workout. We're doing mile repeats at faster than marathon pace, so we're aiming for about 6-minute pace on these mile repeats. We're doing 4 by mile repeats followed by 2 800 repeats. I am in a new city now. I moved into my new apartment. There's a local track that I'm going to try and run on. Hopefully I don't get kicked out or anything, but we're going to try and do that. But yeah, that's planned for today. I'm just going to get some food in me, get the workout going, and then I will see you afterwards. Completely finished up. We also did 2 by 800 right at the end, about the same pace as the miles we're at, not any faster, but just a good hard finisher on there, which definitely, this workout killed the legs. I think my legs are more fit than my aerobic capacity my lungs are, but that's okay, that'll get there. Anyways, that was the workout today. All I have left is 2-mile cool down, and then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat something, and then I'll see you after that. All right, breakfast today, as always, a couple items. We start out Italian loaf bread from Aldi. This is fantastic. On top of that, butter for your fat. We're gonna do 4 large brown eggs. for our protein, and for some vegetables, we're going to scramble in some spinach. All right, big workout this morning. Obviously, that means big breakfast as well. The running is super important, the workouts, pushing yourself, going and killing your legs almost, but arguably more important, probably just as important, is also fueling after a workout. Eating, obviously you can go run 150 miles a week, you can run killer workouts and amazing times, but then if you come home and you don't eat and you don't give your body a chance to recover and a chance to build itself back up, then it's all going to go to waste. You're pretty much just going to get injured, you're going to be tired, and you're not going to get any better. So that's why every single meal we got to have protein so we can build back those muscles after we break them down in the workout. Got to have carbs. Carbs are king for endurance athletes. That's your body's main energy source. So every meal, get plenty of carbs. And vegetables, fruits and vegetables, that's just as important to get all of your minerals and your electrolytes in that you need. So here I got my eggs, my toast. I'm going to have some fruit and some water as well. But again, carbs are king, protein with every meal, that's very important. So this week we have 60 miles scheduled. I'm on week 5, so I'm on my second 4-week block of the build. My previous block was what you saw in the past 2 videos. So I went 50 miles, 55, 60, and then last week was a recovery week with 45 miles. So this second block here, we're getting a little bit more intensity and a little bit more volume. So we're going, this week is 60, then we're going 65, 70, and then back down to 50 for a recovery week. So that's the plan. I'm going to eat this, and I'll see you for the next run. All right, so long run is tomorrow, and what we have here is Bear Performance Nutrition G1M Sport. This is a endurance formula, 24 grams of carbs and full electrolyte profile. So what we're going to do is take 1 scoop of this in my shaker bottle. We're going to put this in the fridge overnight to keep it cold, so it'll be here in the morning for us when we wake up to start off the run. Okay, so long run this morning, I'm looking at it on Strava right now, was 15 miles, and it went all right. It wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as the past few weeks have been necessarily either. So I think it's a bit of a win. We had 15 miles, 7:56 minute per mile pace, so that's just under 2 hours total time. Now the surprising thing here was, normally I tell people that Michigan, the state of Michigan, is just pan flat. You can't find hills anywhere, but I found 1,800 feet of elevation, which was more than I expected. And there's a lot of climbing in the first half, and I was kind of wondering after I finished, like, oh, that felt kind of difficult in the first half, but now I know why. But
The second half was a little better, and then the last 2-3 miles, I just got kind of tired. But overall, pretty good day, pretty solid. It was hot, it was hard, but oh well. One thing I noticed about this training season, and I try not to compare it to last year's training block because it's completely different circumstances, completely different, everything's different, but I can't help but compare to last year, and overall I think I feel a lot fitter, a lot more in shape, but it depends, right? Because I'll go and do my workouts this summer, I'll say, wow, I feel way better at the same pace as, if not faster than I did last year. But then I'll go and do a long run and I'll say, oh, last year at this time I did this long run 30 seconds faster per mile and I felt great. So it's a little weird, but I try not to put too much emphasis on that. I know I'm getting fitter, I know I'm in shape, so this week was 60 miles total, assuming my Sunday easy run is going to be 6 miles. So 60 miles. Next week we have 65, so we're going to be keep building, keep putting miles in and getting into better shape. We are 5 weeks in right now, so that means we have 13 weeks to go.